Once you've set up your easyCBM account, you'll go to your home page. On your home page, please click on the easyCBM Teacher's Manual, which will be downloaded for you to view on your computer. Take the time to look at the math portion of the teacher's manual to understand the math assessments as part of easyCBM. Once you've determined your student's current level of performance by your file review, you will then decide on 3 different measures that you would like to use with your student. If you click on measures, you'll notice across the top that it goes from grades K through 8. Those of you that have students in high school presumably are not functioning higher than an 8th grade level in math if they are identified or struggling in mathematics. You'll want to scroll down because the first probes are all directed towards reading. But if you notice, once at the end of the reading probes are the math probes. Now, because this is the free version of easyCBM, there's only 8 or 9 probes per topic area. If you purchase the account, there would be somewhere around 20 to 30 probes under each category. At any rate, you're going to choose. So if your student is, say, functioning at a 4th grade level, you would scroll down and notice that there's math, numbers, and operations, math measurement, math, numbers, operation, and algebra. Those 3 strands are present within the easyCBM at the 4th grade level. What I would like for you to do is to choose one probe across at least 2 different areas. So say you decide to do one in each of the areas listed here. You get the student copy by clicking here on student copy. You can then download it to your desktop and print it, a hard copy. There is also an option of setting it up so that your student can actually take it online as well. I recommend that you have the paper pencil copy unless the student has assistive technology needs that the student would do better using the computerized version. Once you do have the student's copy and have scored it, you can use this option here in entering the scores, and that will generate a percentage for you if you choose to use that. When you're setting it up, you can create a single account for your student. This isn't necessary for this assignment, but you could enter just add student and add your student's name in. This is especially true if you want to have that student take the computer version of the assessment. When you go to reports, if you've entered your individual student, you will see your student, the tests completed, if in fact you've entered the scores or if they've taken it online. And again, this is usually data if you're going to be using this as a tool, but for this assignment, it's not necessary. But I would like to direct you to the progress monitoring scoring guidelines. This will help you in your analysis. If you would click on here, this will help with your interpretation by looking at the grade level norms of each of the subtests. So for example, if your student was in performing at the fourth grade level, even though they might be, say, in eighth grade, you want to make sure that the probe is at their instructional level. So I'll scroll down to the fourth grade math measures, and I see that there's numbers and operations, measurement, and numbers and operations in algebra. If I were to look at the spring or fall or winter, it doesn't really matter. If you want to say that this student is roughly performing at a fourth grade level, so at the beginning of the school year coming up, you can look at the fall benchmarks. This is just to give you a rough estimate. So for example, if your student happened to score an 11 on the math numbers and operations at the fourth grade level, you could say that the student performed roughly at the 50th percentile of the average fourth grader at the beginning of the school year. That's